waiting when you throw your dice.
Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Phil, and I'm not qualified to be a doctor. Today in this video, I'm taking a look at a horror movie in my first official review of this new year, and that is Scream. This is the 5th installment in the Scream franchise, and a direct sequel to Scream 4, released in 2011. Before we get started, you should know that this review will contain minimum spoilers ahead. And I want to clarify that I'm not a massive fan of the Scream franchise, but I am familiar with all 4 movies, including Scary Movie. Wait, no, that doesn't count. That's a parody of Scream. Warning, the movie I'm reviewing is rated R, so viewer discretion is advised. So without further ado, let's get started. First, let's discuss our new main characters, Tara and Sam Carpenter, played by Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera. They did a great job making you feel invested in these characters. And you gotta give props to their raw performances, especially Jenna Ortega. When you see her life in danger, she delivers it like it's her last day shooting this scene.
Doors unlocked. All doors locked. Doors unlocked.
Man, I feel scared for her. As for our new group of characters, they were the typical high schoolers that you wouldn't care much about who lives or who dies. But I think some of the actors did well enough to make their characters somewhat likable.
I'll be right back.
He's dead.
As for our returning characters, they were excellent. The filmmakers did well establishing their arcs and their motivations as to why they want to help our new protagonists, instead of having them there as only quick cameos. And in case you're wondering, yes, Sydney rocked in this movie.
Hello, Sydney. It's an honor.
Oh, and don't get me started on who I thought the killer could be, because I was far off. The filmmakers did well keeping you on your toes and guessing who the killer might be.
Everybody's a suspect!
And when the film finally does reveal who the killers are, your jaw will drop to the floor. As for the horror, my god, these guys did a great job making Ghostface scary and brutal again. And when you see the killer performing his kills, you would be wishing that you don't meet this killer in real life.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Now for the story. Honestly, I like the new direction this story was going. It was self-contained, engaging, and I'm glad that they didn't rehash the same story formula from the first film. In fact, at one point in the film, our group of characters talk about how most sequels failed because they try to be a sequel and a reboot at the same time, which I thought was pretty clever, to be honest. Alright, now that we've talked about the good stuff, let's talk about some of the bad stuff, aka the cons. For one, there was a subplot where Sam was suffering from hallucinations, and it got me thinking like, what, is she schizophrenic? Did she always have these visions? Did she start to have these visions ever since the killing started? I mean, like, I don't know. It feels weird and out of place. Secondly, while the killers in this film may be fun and creative, they weren't exactly compelling or memorable. Now, I don't want to reveal any spoilers, but let's just say these killers weren't as good as Billy and Stu were. And we all know how memorable those guys were. Especially Stu.
And number 3, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back!
Stu is still funny, man. Overall, my friends, I had a blast with this movie. The characters were great, the horror was nerve-wracking, and the story did well, honoring the legacy of the Scream franchise. While this movie may have a few problems here and there, I still think the good outweighs the bad. Heck, after watching this movie, I was so intrigued by it that I wanted to watch all 4 Scream movies again. Yeah, and that's when I knew how much effort and passion went into this film, and it shows. If you haven't gotten the chance to see it, I recommend checking it out. and see what you think. And trust me, this movie will leave you screaming for more, well, Scream. Scream scores an 8.5 out of 10. Well guys, that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more of my content. Thank you all so much for watching this review. It really means a lot. And as always, I will see you guys in the next appointment. Alright guys, I will see you...
Excuse me, sir. We have an incoming phone call.
What? Who's calling?
The caller has no ID.
I'll answer it. Hold on. Hello? Who's there?
Hello, Dr. Film. It's an honor. What's your favorite scary movie?
Babadook?
Sorry, wrong answer.
I gotta get out of here!